Morning.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Y'all catching anything good over there?
We'll see. Hopefully. Well, why don't you look at that? Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Down the way, right behind this pumping station, looks like some redfish activity. So I'm out here near Port Sulphur. Stopped behind this pumping station to check to see if there's any reds, and I think there might be some here. Usually redfish show up in the marsh here in fall, and it is November. It's early November. Water looks a little dirty, but there is some activity here. It's still morning time. It's not super early. It's not super late. Let's see if we can get some reds back here. Got Jared out here to join me. We're gonna teach him how to do this. The first thing we're gonna throw is a Johnson Gold weedless spoon. And this is a 1/8. This is the smaller one. We're gonna do the smaller one first here. And we're gonna put this on a leader. As you see, I have it on 20-pound mono up to a swivel. Now let's tie this to the main line. The rod is an ugly stick, and that's a Shakespeare reel that came with. This is a combo that I got at Walmart for around 40 bucks the other day. My main line on this is 20-pound braid. I'm using spider wire. I'm gonna use the improved clinch knot to do this. I got my line through the eye of my swivel. Now I'm going to make a loop. I'm pinching that loop like that. See, I got my fingers through that loop. I'm gonna twist this about 7 times or more. Now I'm gonna bring my tag in through the loop, making another loop, and I'm gonna come around and bring my tag in through that loop. I'm gonna cinch it down. And there you go. If I was using mono, I would put some saliva, some spit there to lube it, but there's no need to do that with braid. Nice and tight, good. So this is an Ugly Stick GX2. It's a medium 6 foot and 6 inch rod. Pretty decent rod. I've got another one. This is the one that I've been using for years. All right, Jared's gonna use this one, and I'm gonna tie myself up the same thing. There is activity out here, but it's mostly this way. Occasionally something comes up right here. We're going to talk about how to do this. Now we're here at high tide. You can see I'm stepping in water. I'm gonna get wet shoes again today. I'm gonna come out here. I can't come too far or I'll drop off into deeper water. It's not super deep here, but deeper than I want to stand in. What we want to do is look to see where they're active at. And we see activity down there where it bends, and then further down it tees. And right here, there's a bit of activity. So the way we're going to go about this is we're going to cast our spoons parallel to the bank, past where we see the first bit of activity, which is kind of in front of us. And we're gonna do a medium retrieve, but we want to vary it. We want to jig the rod like this, shake it as we do this. This makes it look like a crazy wounded bait fish. This gold color will show up in this dirty water a lot better than silver. Gold is a pretty common color to go for with these weedless spoons for reds. We're also going to cast back this way, but there's never that many reds stacked up right back behind this pumping station. Time to traverse the high grass. Sometimes walking a marsh like this on these trails can be iffy. There are places where the mud is going to be really soft and you could sink down in there. So you can see we got really high water situation here. In this area, there are places that you can walk off into the marsh and not sink down to your belt or deeper and get stuck out there. But whoa, deep, deep, deep. At least there wasn't anything to cut my shin up in that hole. Oh. There we go. Yes. I'm hooked up. Nice fight on this one too. Guys see him out there? Whoa. Oh, that's a nice looking red right there. Oh, there we go. Really awesome looking fish, huh? Definitely a keeper. I'm not keeping fish at the moment. This one is probably over 16 inches or near about 16. Definitely a keeper, I would say. A couple pounds, 3 pounds maybe. Yeah, let's get more, man. Yeah, marsh walking's not always easy. All right, guys, it's actually much later in the day. I went to do other things because the bite died here, but I really didn't want to leave it with just one fish in this video. So we're here right around sunset. We're going to resume what I was doing earlier. Jared is on the other side. He's going to come join us here in a second. We'll see if we can put some more redfish in this video to see if they're active here. There is some activity here. It's been a slow day. Yes, got him. Oh, yes, at the last minute. I went all the way down to where this ends at a cut, where it tees off. Had 2 bites down there. Oh, this is just a rat red too, but it's a second fish for the video, man. Oh, he hammered that spoon too. Awesome, awesome. Second fish for the video. That's, yeah, you're right. Very important to me. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Earlier this morning, it was high up in here. The water was high because it was high tide. Tide has been going out since then, so all these trails are just wet. They're not flooded. So maybe the bigger ones were here when the tide was in, and now it's just little rat reds. I'm gonna let this one go. Awesome, awesome. So Jared did get a redfish today. Let's look at that right now.
Ooh.
Oh, is that a little red? What is that?
A red?
It's a little undersized rat red. Yeah, you're right. Is that on the drop shot?
Yeah, on a minute.
On a size 8 Aberdeen. All right, it's time to let the alligators have their trails back. Woo! All right, that was it's been a fun long day. Lots and lots of pinfish. When I first got here, they were active, and I got one, and then nothing, and then I just went and caught pinfish all day. That's why there's not a pinfish video, because who cares about pinfish all day? But in the next video, we're gonna try and do something with all those pinfish that we caught today. Whew, but that's another video. So like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.